Ngàn sao xinh thật lung linh, tỏa sáng cấp bầu trời cao cao. Vài khi thôi tháng ngang nhà ngất nghìn sao. Ngàn sao xinh thật lung linh, chỉ đừng thôi mỗi đêm. Đừng thay nhà sao xa vời vẫn trong tim. Ngàn sao xinh thật lung linh, tỏa sáng cấp bầu trời cao cao. Vài khi thôi tháng ngang nhà ngất nghìn sao. Ngàn sao xinh thật lung linh, chỉ đừng thôi mỗi đêm. Đừng thay nhà sao xa vời vẫn trong tim. Ngàn sao xinh thật lung linh, tỏa sáng cấp bầu trời cao cao. Vài khi thôi tháng ngang nhà ngất nghìn sao. Ngàn sao xinh thật lung linh, chỉ đừng thôi mỗi đêm. Đừng thay nhà sao xa vời vẫn trong tim. Ngàn sao xinh thật lung linh, tỏa sáng cấp bầu trời cao cao. Vài khi thôi tháng ngang nhà ngất nghìn sao. Ngàn sao xinh thật lung linh, chỉ đừng thôi mỗi đêm. Đừng thay nhà sao xa vời vẫn trong tim.
Happy International Friendship Day, everyone!
I'm Winnie.
I'm Faris.
And I am Arjun.
I'm Elise.
And I'm Ita.
And we are very happy to celebrate and commemorate this special day with you.
International Friendship Day is a special day to foster friendship between people of different cultures.
We can do so by learning other people's traditions and way of life.
By doing so, we appreciate each other and build bridges between people.
And in the process, inspire peace efforts among countries.
There's plenty to share with you, but first, let's invite our principal, Mrs. Siva, to share her message on International Friendship Day.
Good afternoon, boys and girls. Good afternoon, my colleagues. I hope all of you are still excited and happy coming to school. When we are in school, we have many friends. Today, we are commemorating International Friendship Day. As we have friends in school and some of us even outside our school, we like to be in the company of our friends and we love doing things together. Likewise, Singapore also has many friends around the world. Our closest friends are what I would term by the word ASEAN, the countries which are in the neighborhood of Singapore. I'm sure your teachers would have taught you what the ASEAN countries are. If not, I'm sure you can find out what are the ASEAN countries and why have they come together. As we commemorate International Friendship Day, it is important for us to be friends with our neighbors. As such, it is important for us to find out more about our neighboring countries. What are they? What is their population like? Who are the people in these countries? And what are their festivals and cultural practices? And how can we come together to collaborate with our neighboring countries so that there will be peace, order, and happiness in this region? For this year's International Friendship Day, we have specially selected Vietnam, one of the least known members of the ASEAN. And the reason being, Singapore shares a 50-year friendship with Vietnam this year. And we felt that it is important for all of us to know a little bit more into what Vietnam is all about. and I'm sure you have been engaged in several activities or will be engaged in activities in the days to come to better understand not just the ASEAN countries but also Vietnam. And I urge all of you to participate actively in some of these activities to enhance your knowledge of our neighbors. We are not alone, and we need to be friends with our neighbors, and as I mentioned earlier, so that we can continue to live happily and enjoy what we have around us. With that, let me wish you all the best and thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Siva. When we are friends with people not just from our country, we appreciate them and understand them more better.
In Singaporean school, International Friendship Day commemorates the close bond between different ASEAN countries. In this way, we can nurture the friendship and collaboration between the different ASEAN countries.
Yes, Arjun. In fact, in our school, we have international students like our friend here, Winnie.
Yes, Elise, I come from Vietnam.
Hey Winnie, tell us more about your life in Vietnam.
Sure, Yi Chao, but first, let's have a chat with our international friends.
So, Cedric, I heard you're from the Philippines.
Yes, I am.
So, I don't know a lot about a lot of information about the Philippines. Do you mind telling me more about the Philippines?
Okay.
What is your favorite food from the Philippines?
My favorite food in Philippines is mang inasal.
Wow, that sounds delicious. Is it a vegetarian dish?
No.
What type of meat does it have in it?
Chicken.
Wow, that sounds nice. What traditional games do you play in the Philippines?
Holland.
Holland, wow. Can you tell me more about this game?
You have small marble and you need to hit the triangle marble and then you will win.
Wow. Personally, I like to play soccer. Do you like to play soccer too?
Yes.
Wow. Cedric, thank you for answering my questions and chatting with me today.
Thank you guys for coming here to chat with me. I heard Willie, you're from Malaysia, and Ang Boon, you're from Myanmar. May I ask you guys a few questions?
Can.
What is your favorite dish in Malaysia?
My favorite dish in Malaysia is nasi lemak.
Oh, that is my favorite dish too. Why do you like nasi lemak in Malaysia?
Because the nasi lemak inside have egg and curry.
Oh, but over here in Singapore, we call curry sambal, and I guess Malaysian call it curry. That is very interesting. How about you, Ang Boon? What's your favorite dish?
Pizza.
Why do you like pizza?
Spicier than here.
Spicy?
Yeah, than here.
Oh, may I ask you the last question?
Can.
Okay. Can you describe your homes?
My home is nearby beach and they have sell many of traditional food.
Oh, how about you?
I have 3 houses
3 houses? That's amazing.
and I can breathe fresh air and go fishing every day.
Fishing every day? Oh, don't you go to school?
I don't need to go to school. I just stay and study online.
Oh, I get it. Who do you go to fishing with? Who do you go
Sometimes
fishing
I
with?
go with siblings. Sometimes I go with my parents.
Oh, thank you guys for sharing this information. Thank you.
Hi Joe, thank you so much for joining me today. How are you?
I'm great.
And you're from Myanmar?
Yes, I am.
Can you tell me one favorite fruit from Myanmar? I heard it's mangoes.
Yes, it is.
What makes mango in Myanmar different from mangoes in Singapore?
Mangoes in Myanmar are sweeter than mangoes in Singapore.
So Joe, tell me about your life back in Myanmar. What do you do in your free time?
I play with my cousin's dog and skip rope.
Thank you, Joe. You're such an adorable girl. If you need help, you can look for me.
Hi Nuda, I heard you're from Thailand.
Yes, I am.
Which part of Thailand do you came from?
Bangkok.
Oh. When do you came to Singapore?
I came to Singapore 4.5 years ago.
What are the special events that happened to you in Thailand?
I remember this one time I was picked as a male lead for a concert at my school.
What was the concert about?
The concert was about commemorating Thailand's relationship and friendships.
What made the event so special?
My parents were there to watch me, and it motivated me and boosted my confidence up a little.
What is your favorite food in Thailand?
My favorite food in Thailand is mango salad.
Did you try it in Singapore before?
Yeah,
Which mango salad is nicer?
I like Thailand's mango salad better
Why?
because I feel like it is more fresh and original, and the taste is more to my liking as it is more sweet, but it still has a little sour flavor in it.
Thank you for sharing today.
Wow, I am very impressed by our international students. I am sure it has not been easy for them to settle into Singapore.
Indeed, Arjun. When I first come to Singapore, it's a very hard time for me to communicate with people, as English is not my first language. Luckily, I have friends like you guys helping me to settle.
For this year International Friendship Day, we'll be focusing on Vietnam. This marks the 50th anniversary of the relationship with Vietnam and Singapore.
Indeed, Singapore-Vietnam ties from strength to strength since the two countries first established diplomatic relations in 1973.
Do you know that during the COVID-19 pandemic, Vietnam and Singapore still helped each other? Singapore sent ventilators and ART kits to Vietnam, while Vietnam sent suits and face masks to Singapore.
There is still an ongoing good relationship between people of both countries, and even until now.
Yup, we have a lot of Vietnamese who are coming to Singapore to work and study. Let me share with you, my friend, and we can know more about Vietnam and learn more from them.
Pay attention to the sharing and the video because there will be a short quiz afterwards.
Hello, hi, my name is Candice, and I'm from Vietnam. I'm going to be 23 years old this year. I have been in Singapore since I'm 15 years old until now, and currently I am working as a sales admin assistant in a company which is like the supplier for furnishings and accessories in Singapore, and also the distributor for Toto brand. What are some of my country's traditional customs? I think it is also about food. For Chinese New Year time, that we will make some specific food like what is it called, like caramelized pork and eggs, or like we will eat the bitter melon, like which we believe that like when we eat that, because in Vietnam it's called khổ qua, so this means that the bitter will be gone away for the new year. So the new year is happening will be no bitter anymore, and we will eat a sticky rice and mung bean cake. This is really traditional food for us to eat in the time for Chinese New Year, and we most of the province in Vietnam they will make the sticky rice and mung beans cake.
Hello, my name is Anna. I'm from Vietnam. I come from a city near to the capital Hanoi of Vietnam. I've been here for 21 years. I came to study in secondary school, and now I am working here as a social worker. What you see me wear right now is the traditional costume of Vietnam. Every girl, every woman would have a costume like this. This is called the traditional long dress, the áo dài. It's a costume that makes a lady look slim, attractive, elegant, and almost every bride would wear this as one of the many gowns at their wedding ceremony. And I like to wear this when I celebrate important occasions, even when I'm in Singapore, like Christmas or National Day, when I want to remember my root as a Vietnamese person. This is what I would love to wear, the áo dài.
Vietnam, independence, freedom, happiness, and fun. Hanoi, Ho Chi Minh City, Tet Quang Don. In Vietnam.
The 8 regions of Vietnam are Northwest, Northeast, Red River Delta, North Central, South Central Coast, Central Highlands, Southeast, and Mekong River Delta.
The Sapa countryside and Cu Chi tunnels, the Mekong Delta and Halong Bay, the Babi National Park and My Song, the Dragon Bridge and Paradise Cave, Canto Hai Phong, Bien Hoa Da Nang, Sticky Rice, Po and Mekong. Vietnam, independence, freedom, happiness, and fun. Hanoi, Ho Chi Minh City, Tet Quang Don. In Vietnam.
The population of Vietnam is approximately 95 million people. The official language is Vietnamese, and the official unit of currency is the dong.
Orchid, lotus, and chrysanthemum, ebony, teak, bamboo, and mangrove, tigers, lemurs, orca, and dolphin. National animal is water buffalo, carp, perch, and eel, woodpecker, ibis, cabbage, cucumber, spinach. Vietnam, independence, freedom, happiness, and fun. Hanoi, Ho Chi Minh City, Tet Quang Don. In Vietnam.
The Vietnamese people celebrate the Perfume Festival, the Mid-Autumn Festival, the Hoi An Lantern Festival, and Wandering Souls Day.
Navia Wen, Danny Graves, and Chloe Dow, Jonathan Key, Kanam Lee, and Maggie Q. Classical and imperial court music, water puppetry, Fukang and Ka Tru, Monique Truong, Andrew Lam Bao Nin, dominoes, karate, cycling. Vietnam, independence, freedom, happiness, and fun. Hanoi, Ho Chi Minh City, Tet Quang Don. In Vietnam. Vietnam, independence, freedom, happiness, and fun. Hanoi, Ho Chi Minh City, Tet Quang Don. In Vietnam.
Wow, Vietnam is such a unique country. I feel like going there for my next holiday.
Thanks, Minjie. Vietnam is a unique country with such a gracious hospitality and a culture.
Winnie, you still haven't told us about your life in Vietnam.
Okay, guys, what do you want to know? Who want to start first?
When did you come to Singapore?
I come to Singapore since July 2018.
Who did you come with?
I come together with my mother.
So interesting.
Was it easy to relocate to Singapore from Vietnam?
It's not easy, as I have to leave my family members and my friends from Vietnam and even my school in the past to just relocated to here. I miss them so much.
What is your favorite Vietnam food?
My favorite Vietnam food is seafood noodle soup, and this is a very nice and traditional food.
How did people get around in your country?
In Vietnam, we get around in our country by using motorbike and we cycle or maybe walk around together. Let me share you a story about my motorbike. Last time in the past, I used to share a motorbike with my brother. He used to ride from school and I using it to go around my village and play. It sounds funny and interesting.
What do you miss most of in Vietnam?
I miss the scenery. There was a place named Dalat. The scenery was really nice. It was up high the hills and you can see the whole Dalat city. You know, I like the Vietnamese song we learned during our music lesson. I especially like the lyrics. Ngàn sao xinh thật lung linh, tỏa sang khắp bầu trời cao cao. Và khi tôi thấy nhớ nhà, ngước nhìn sao. Ngàn sao xinh thật lung linh, chỉ đừng thấy mỗi đêm. Nhìn thấy nhà quá xa vời, vẫn trong tim.
But what does it mean?
It's literally translated to thousands of beautiful stars sparkling, shine across the high sky, and when you feel homesick, you look up the stars.
Now, let's invite our viewers to sing along with us.
Winnie, can you lead the song again?
Sure. Ngàn sao xinh thật lung linh, tỏa sang khắp bầu trời cao cao. Và khi tôi thấy nhớ nhà, ngước nhìn sao. Ngàn sao xinh thật lung linh, chỉ đừng thấy mỗi đêm. Nhìn thấy nhà quá xa vời, vẫn trong tim.
When we learn other cultures through their song, we get a deeper appreciation and stronger bonds.
Indeed, no matter which country we are from, share a common bond.
Thank you Westro for joining us today. Chúc mừng Ngày Quốc tế Tình bạn.